Harden just openly criticized you, said you weren't as good as a team, and that he thinks the situation has no solution. Do you have something to say about it?
No comment.
Mark Berman.
John, can you take us through what you've been through in terms of dealing with the migraine and just trying to get back out there and playing?
Well, yeah, I've been dealing with it for years. It ain't nothing new. You just take a day off and try to get some sleep and take some medicine that the doctors give me and stay hydrated as much as possible. So I came in today, was fine. Then that was not a problem. The reason why the game was bad as it was, but I was fine coming into the game today.
John, are you surprised that y'all didn't make a run to try to really make it a game?
No, to be honest, man, you know what I mean? With a team like that, that's a championship team. You know what I mean? Just in all reality, when they score, do anything, they all stand up there cheering for each other. You know what I mean? So that's what those great teams do. We're one of those teams that's still trying to find chemistry, trying to find what we are, what our identity are. So when you deal with that as an aspect, we don't even stand up sometimes when guys score or do the little things. And when that happens, it trickles down from 1 to 15 to kind of can hurt a team. And when we play the good teams like the Lakers or those teams that's a playoff teams, we tend to struggle when we play the way we play at times. But when we play teams that's not as good and those bad teams where I've been on the bad teams before, you kind of can get away with anything.
Jonathan Fagan.
John, James said he didn't think the chemistry and talent-wise, it was clear he didn't think it can be fixed. Do you think it can be fixed? And can it be fixed if he doesn't think it can be?
He's tied to his own opinion. I mean, I can't control what he thinks about the team or what we feel like we are. I know how much hard work these guys have put into this training camp and going through preseason to work hard to try to get better every day. I know how much work I have put into it the last 2 years to get back and compete at a high level. And all I can control is what I think I can do as a leader and as a basketball player, and that's go out there and give 110% effort and try to win basketball games. And the way we starting off, this is not the way we wanted to go. And I feel like we kind of got set back by when we had a lot of guys like me, DeMarcus, Eric Gordon, Mason had to miss the first 2 games of the season. So that's a difficult thing we had to deal with. But I mean, we all knew coming into this with the COVID-19 going on, there's going to be certain protocols and healthy protocols and guys testing positive where you're going to have to rotate your starting lineup or your rotation at times. And we kind of fell back a little bit.
Thank you.
JC Nevis.
Hi, John. Do you think the chemistry in this team can be fixed? What's the chemistry outside of the court at this point? And do you feel like not all the players on the team are on the same page? Is it just some miscommunication through the season, or is something more than that?
It's a lot of basketball to be played, so we can't dwell down on what I think we're 3-6, 3-7, something like that. 3-6, like we only played 9 games. We can't dwell down on that. You know what I mean? It's a lot of basketball to be played. Like I said, there's going to be things where things get set off a little bit. You know what I mean? With guys missing games or missing practice, doing certain things like that. But end of the day, a lot of guys here want to compete at a high level. And like I told everybody tonight, I told the guys before, when the 1 through 15 guys all on the same page and they commit, they know their role, they know what they want to do, they know what they want to get out of this. That's the win. You all will be fine. But when you have certain guys in the mix that don't want to buy in all as one, it's going to be hard to do anything special, do anything good as a basketball team. I've been on those teams. In my 11 years been in the league, I've been on teams like that my first 5 years where it was all about me, not about the team. And that hurts. And it brings everybody down. So when we can get all on the same page, we can be something good here. And we can't dwell down on it because it's only been 9 games. Like, come on, man. You want to jump off the cliff off of 9 games? There's a lot of basketball still be played.
Adam Spollen.
John, do you feel like James has given this group a chance?
He's going out there competing. That's one thing I can say. He go out there and play. He's playing. He's coming to practice every day. He's showing up as a professional. Since the day he's got here, since he has committed himself to be here. So that's all I can dwell on. Outside of that, you have to ask James that question. But when he's with us, I feel like he's doing what he want to do and what he has to do to try to help us win.
We'll take 2 more. Michael Shapiro.
John, what do you think are the biggest shortcomings with this team right now? And, have you seen any signs of optimism through these first 9 games?
Well, the most important thing is playing winning basketball and committing on the defensive end. That's the biggest problem with anything. Like, It's a lot of talent on this team. We can score the basketball. It's about can you defend? Like, look at that. Like we look like an AU team today. They just one person from Maryland, one person from North Carolina, one person from South Carolina, one person from LA, and we just meet up every weekend and just go play basketball. That's what we look like in a couple games this season, just to be honest. And you're never going to win like that.
And last question, Alec Pambajani.
John, like you mentioned, it's only been 9 games. There's a lot of basketball to be played, but for right now, how do you assess the partnership between you and James on the court, being able to play off of each other?
I think it's been a little rocky. Can't lie about that. I mean, I don't think it's been the best it could be, to be honest. That's all I really can say.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.